What's up, everybody? Rothstein here, Betting Public Sports Show. I'm your beloved host, famed Rothstein, a.k.a. Yves St. Croissant. Today is Saturday, May 23rd, 2026. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Leave comments. Share the video. All right, we got baseball joints today. I mean, I know the Knicks don't play tonight. I just don't think that's... I mean, it's game 3 of a 2-0 series. I would take Cleveland because it's their first game at home. I'd take them on the money line. But I didn't even look at that game because I'm not messing with it. I'm dealing with straight back. I'll deal with hoop again in the finals. I'm dealing with baseball today, Saturday baseball, and they all early too. We got a 2 o'clock joint and a couple joints in the 4 o'clock hour. All right, so let's get right to it. 2:20 p.m. in the Windy City, Chi-Town. We've got the Houston Astros going against the Chicago Cubs. Not sure who the Cubs starter is. I forgot his name. I forgot who all the starters are for all these teams. They're all young players. They're all young players for these teams I'm taking, for the props I'm taking. But a person that's not a young player, guy who's going to be an MVP at some point, trust me, is Yordan Alvarez, the Houston Slugger. He's going to be an MVP at some point. That's why they started putting him on the field, first base, left field, so that he can win MVP. It's going to be tough to do it as a DH, but he can do that. I mean, Edgar Martinez did it, didn't he? Or Edgar's just in the Hall of Fame. I don't know if he won an MVP or not, but trust me, I remember there was a lot to do about Edgar Martinez and what they're going to do with him because he's just a DH. All right? But we're going to take Yordan Alvarez, over 1.5 total hits, RBI. I'm sorry, hits, runs, and RBI. Okay, the HR squared prop. HR squared prop. All right. Over 1.5, and that is minus 120 odds for Mr. Alvarez. They walked him twice. He had one yesterday. He had a hit. He had a single, like his first or second bat. And they walked him his last 2 at bats. Like, damn. And then none of the Astros drove him in. And he was on base 3 times. No, they did drive him in once. I take that back. No, he didn't. Because he would have got the prop for us. But I digress. In the 4 o'clock hour, 4:05 p.m., got the Cleveland Guardians at the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, that's gonna be an interesting series for the weekend because I can see them two coming to blows. 2 scrappy teams. Philly ain't really scrappy like that, but Cleveland is. But Philly ain't no punk. I mean, Bryce Harper then came out there, when he was a younger man, he came out there and got down. And he's basically back on his bullshit, mess around, look at the National League MVP and his teammate, Kyle Schwarber, who's from the area here, from the Republic of Cincinnati. But yeah, this pitcher that Cleveland starting, I don't remember his name. Pardon me. There's a truck out there, brake jacking or jag braking. Is that what y'all call it? But anyway, Bryce has only faced him like 3 times. He's 1 of 3 for him, I believe. 1 of 3 against him. Doesn't have a bomb or anything like that, but he's 1 of 3 or 0 of 3, something like that. Still early, But Bryce hasn't seen him much. But Bryce is a Hall of Famer. And he's still kind of hitting a little bit. Going to be in the thick of things for the MVP race this year. So we're going to take Bryce, all right, for his prop, the HR square prop. Hits, runs, RBI over 1.5. And that's minus 130 for Bryce. All right, and the last one, 410 start. 4:10 p.m. Eastern start, all times Eastern, on a betting public sports show, right? We've got, we've got the Atlanta Braves hosting the Nationals, the Washington Nationals, division foes there. Now the Nationals are throwing Jake Irvin, okay, and like Atlanta's whole lineup smacks dude around. Couple guys, Michael Harris would have been a good pick too. He would have been a good pick for this today because he's got like 2 bombs on him. But we're gonna take the masher for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Okay, now his is high, -160. His HR squared prop, hits, runs, RBI, over 1.5. His is -160. So you might want to add a little something to that because he's got like 2 bombs on him already. I mean, Olsen kind of wears him out. He wears Jake Irvin out. I mean, owns him lifetime. So we're gonna take Matt Olson, over 1.5. Hits, runs, RBI. That's -160. All right. So let's recap. 2:20 p.m. Cubs hosting the Houston Astros. We're taking Yordan Alvarez of the Astros on his HR square prop, hits, runs, RBI, over 1.5 total. That's -120. At 4:05, we got the Phillies hosting the Cleveland Guardians. HR square prop, Bryce Harper of the Phillies. That's -130. Okay? And then the last one, 4:10 start, Atlanta hosting the Washington Nationals. We're taking Matt Olson of Atlanta, who absolutely destroys Jake Irvin of the Nationals. We're going to take him, Matt Olson, on his HR square prop, over 1.5 combined hits, runs, and RBI. We're going to take him, and that's -160. So there you have it. You got plenty of time to get online, get in line, and get to the bag. You got in line. I'm sorry, this is somebody. You got plenty of time to get online, get in line, and get to the bag. And you know the show's motto: if there's games to be played, there's money to be made. Check on us tomorrow. We might come back tomorrow, might not, but if not, we'll be back next weekend. And during the week, we talking that shit. We talking that shit the rest of the week, throughout the week. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, leave comments, share the video, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Share it to them, all right? But there you have it. Let's go get our action in. Let's be safe. Let's be courteous. And we'll be back to talk about it. But until then, everybody be well. Peace.